Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Notre Dame versus Duke college basketball matchup on Saturday, January 6th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. You can use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text that number you see on the screen. They're not available on the website. But let's get to this one. Notre Dame taking on Duke. We got ACC action, 6 o'clock Eastern time start from South Bend. And you know, the thing is that Notre Dame at 6-8 on the season, of course, new head coach this year. Mike Bray, stepped down last year. And, the thing about that we've seen from the Irish is high highs and low lows. So this team is certainly maybe pointing in the right direction, but they're clearly not there yet. Meanwhile, Duke 10-3 on the season, 0-2 straight up on the road. We've seen high highs from Duke and low lows from Jon Scheyer's team as he still continues to be in the shadow of Coach K. Not an easy spot. Jon Scheyer as a player was a real bulldog of a player. We've seen these Duke teams kind of play hard-nosed like that as well. But the results, 9-3. I understand that most teams would be overjoyed and thrilled with that kind of record. At Duke, the expectation just a little bit higher that to be a top 10 team every single year, to be a Final Four team every single year is the expectation there. So just a lot to live up to. We did see Duke beat Syracuse by 20 last time out. That game was at home. We saw them beat Baylor by 8 points as well. But then we saw them lose at home to Georgia Tech. The loss at Arkansas as well. So, we've seen Duke in good spots and we've seen it in bad spots. Of course, that is the nature of the beast. Every time teams play Duke, it's almost like the Super Bowl champion is there, and it's like taking on, when teams play the Yankees or something, the stadium's full and, it's always a rush the court moment if you can beat Duke at home. When we look at Notre Dame coming off a 2-point loss against NC State, they fought the good fight in that one. They had beaten the brakes off Virginia 76-54 prior to that to open their ACC schedule. We saw them play against a couple of Big East teams in Marquette and Georgetown. They had bad results in both those, losing. And while they covered against Marquette, I don't think losing by 17 points is really any kind of, or like 19 points in a game that you're getting 20 is anything to pat yourself on the back about. I think that this game has that sort of potential as well. We saw them in an earlier season game against Miami as well in the ACC, got absolutely stomped by the Canes, but they were getting 14.5 in that thing and lost by only 13. So what we've seen is that they've been getting a lot of points in a lot of games, but just falling barely inside the number, and that's all we really need them to do here. I think that Duke pretty much can name their number here, and I think it's going to be a pretty big one, but at the same time, I think the Irish getting all these points, just tough to pass up on. Not one, I don't usually rush to the window to bet against Duke, but I do think we're getting some good value here on Notre Dame. I'll take Notre Dame, I'll take a shot, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com, 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.